You know, life is so weird, like, why can't we support each other? Like, has it ever come to you, like, like when you sit down, you're thinking about it, like, the way people, like, just from your IG, just, give you an example. You post something, and you have, like, let's say even, like, 500 followers, and you get, like, 50 likes, and I'm like, but how, the math literally does not add up. And then, you're like, okay, maybe they're not online, for example. That's what you think. And, like, you'd be surprised they'd be posting pictures and stories and stuff. They're just not liking your thing, and, like, okay. People, like, don't think that, it's coming from, like, a personal place. Like, of course, I don't like the niggas not liking my shit, but, like, I'm not saying, like, this is getting to me like that. Because, like, I felt like it's sort of linked with the point that I'm trying to make and, trying to get across. Like, okay, if you're following somebody, why do you not bother like their stuff? Like, for me, people have come to me and, like, yo, Patrick, you like everything. And I'm like, well, to be fair, I don't really, like, look and choose, like, is this a nice picture? Is this not a nice picture? As long as I'm following you, or as long as, like, I fuck with you in some sense, I'm gonna like the picture. So I just, and I'm just going down, and I'm like, yeah, showing enough to everybody. But niggas there, I don't even know what your niggas look at in the pictures. Are you going like, nah, he didn't pose nicely. Scroll. Nah, too much makeup. Scroll. Too little makeup. Scroll. He posed too nicely. Scroll. Like, I don't know what y'all even be on, but anyway, like, yeah, like, why though? What's the point of you going out of your way to follow somebody and not even, for 2 seconds double tap? Like, it's just weird to me. And you see, it translates into, like, everything now. Like, I feel like this is, like, a problem allowing a problem, because now you ask yourself, like, okay, music industry, like, yo, you be dropping a song, you're like, yo, guys, share my link, da 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 da. In the rare cases that they do, then yeah, you're lucky. But that's only after you've, gained yourself a significant amount of clout, right? But you'd be surprised when you're coming up, your own friends ain't finna support you. And again, I'm not coming from, like, the bottom of my heart. Of course, imagine that. Like, okay, now I'm playing. I need to beep that party. Anyway, like, you know, they won't even push your music, but okay. Nobody's going, say anything about you and all that stuff. And, it's just going to let you pass you by. You be seeing those memes like, I think it's about time to tell your friend the music thing isn't for him and all that. Like, I feel it's so unfair because just like, like the Instagram thing, that, like, could take somebody so far, like, I don't know, like, because you're like, maybe, I don't know how, like, the algorithms and all that shit works, but, like, because, let's say I liked somebody's post and, like, somebody, like, because of that, maybe, for example, he appeared on one of my friends, suggested or something, because maybe I interact with them, and, like, maybe they're like, modeling thingy, and, like, they like what they see, like, what I'm saying, like, putting your people on, like, if this guy's an upcoming artist, yeah, okay, like, I'm not trying to say support everything, like, the nigga's trash, the nigga's trash, what I'm saying, but, like, if this person is, like, a decent level, or you can see there's something there, you know, either, like, tell them, like, yo, fam, this is what's going on, da, 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 da. But then to at least share the music or something, because, oh, why not? Like, what do you lose? Like, people be coming to me and, like, share my song. I'm like, like, even before I was releasing music, like, why should it bother you though? Like, you take it, you put it on your status, done. Or, like, what does that make you lose your like. Why you niggas such dicks though? Like literally everything. So now I've covered like the social media sense, like a music creative sense, like people are not, supporting each other in terms of like their music. Like, let's say somebody's like an artist, like, they draw and they paint stuff or whatever. Like niggas don't want to do that. They're like, oh, it's too expensive, or boss, you think you can make money from drawing pictures, boss. Like you just want to hate on your people, like, but you can't. But when you sit down and look at it, you go, okay, this guy is actually talented. But you, in your right mind, yeah, of course, maybe you can't afford, for example, to buy one of his paintings. But what's stopping you from liking the picture or retweeting or something, or like sharing or telling somebody about it who could potentially afford that? Like, what do you gain from being a dick? Like, even in the business sense, like, there's a support black businesses, support your local businesses and all that. And I don't get me wrong, I'm not taking like as if like I always do that. But then when I can, I try my hardest to do so. And I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone, but I'm just trying to say that like we live in a society whereby people be like, let's support Malawi music. But when it comes down to it, they don't want to support Malawi music. Like, of course, people need to buy the shit, but then like, okay, if you can't buy it, like, excuse me, sorry, like, couldn't you find it, like, download it, play it at a party, let more people know about it, in turn helping him, create a bigger fan base, and then potentially make more money, and then go out and perform, and then put Malawi on the map, and then kind of in turn helping us. Like, why are we hampering each other? Like, why are we crabs in a fucking barrel though? Like, just because somebody's making it from modeling doesn't mean you should hate them because, you know, the lighting doesn't hit you nice. You know what I'm saying? Or like the person editing your pictures doesn't do the things. Like, let's just stand, we support, from the background, and we support, where we can. Because at the end of the day, in this world, we're like a family, man, you know what I'm saying? And like seeing somebody that you fuck with, like, how would you feel, like, for example, imagine those people that knew Kendrick and J. Cole and all the guys, like, okay, pushing them like, he's, damn, bro, yeah, cool guy, bro, yeah, fuck with your music, da 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 da, and then he makes it, maybe J. Cole ain't going, send you okay, maybe they might not send you a check, but then, like, they might also, I'm not saying that's why you should do it, but like, it's that type of thing whereby, to know that you are part of, like, some building somebody so great, what do you really have to lose, though? The potential of basically creating another influential human being, isn't that payment enough if you're looking for any at all?